bum bum bum. Mm. Just loading things up. Bump. There you go. That's a bit better. Sorry folks, getting things sorted out. Mm-hmm. Not been on for a few days, so let's hope everything's still there. We hope. It looks like the base is there. I can see a vehicle. Can I see the other two? Oh, let's have a look. Get the boosts on the go. We have things still here.
Finally breathe easy.
Right. Start off a tiny bit boring. I'm going to go and organise half our shit because there's so much everywhere. How much is it to make a depository? A lot of iron, a load of aluminum. Okay, grab that, grab that, grab that. I want to try build a couple of these. Can I build another one? And let's see if I can cut it into a few different things. Now these are owned by me. Ah. Oh. Basic. Metal. Okay, just got it basicing. Got there. Copper, diamond, that's a accessory. What are you? Lead. We'll keep lead there. Magnesium. Titanium, not so much either. We'll get back to the rest of that. Right, you can have all this. Salt. Give me these. Oh, so much organising needs to be done. Vehicles, pretty cool in the game. Only problem with them, I would have to say, is second, sorry, is the fuel ones out really quickly. Hello, how you doing, mate? You were completely right, by the way. The Gavs just run out of juice really quickly. Very quick though. I'm actually doing a tiny little bit of maintenance because I've got so much shit all over the place that I'm trying to make it look a little bit more organised. Take all and be over encumbered. So over encumbered that it still kind of works not normally. Alright, so what are you now all plutonium, that's kind of normal stuff. Magnesium, titanium. Yes, very handy. Awesome bit of info for they're just so much more kind of efficient of just, you know, running around the place and not having to worry so much. I mean, the only difference I find that obviously the kind of gun they've got spreads a little bit weirdly, but besides that kind of spread, they're just so much more efficient. You don't cost anything more. Iron. We end up getting a couple, so a couple of crabs or one gav. Iron, aluminium, salt, plutonium. Just for way too long, they've looked pretty scruffy. I'll just stockpiling more and more onto the same area. I don't know why we got so much bark. There's a high chance we got so much bark because someone decided to grind their what's it called, science. Because I find that science is probably the easiest one to grind. You just literally jump onto the side of a tree so the aliens can't get you, and just, you know, bash away, and it just seems to work. Don't think we need all this though, so I might just bin half of it. Is there anything that needs bark at the moment? It's supposed to be an ingredients, so I wonder if that's for one of the drugs. Or your aluminium. Right, so we've got an ore tub, a basic materials tub, and a rare tub. Now open this up. Put that in there. Put that in there. maybe a couple of these, and then I think I'm just gonna drop the rest of it like. Yeah, like I said, out of all the professions, the obviously the military or the combat, the science, and the engineer one, it's not as with the science one. Let's have a look. You can either go next to a geyser, fill up empty. You can go next to a lake, fill up empty. You can jump onto like a red berry tree, or you can jump onto the tree that has sap and just bash away. If you find the rubber plant, you just stand next to that and bash it away and just keep going and going and going and going and get stupid amounts of points. So that's that bit done. Oh, that is just literally packed with these things. I really don't think we need all this. Right, I'm gonna mix some more. I know this is kind of a boring part of it, but it's kind of annoying me a little bit how untidy it all is. Because when we first started, we literally had, you know, the primitive forges and things like that, and we just built. But now we've got a kind of, you know, decent base sort of thing situated. I just need to finish off that part of the wall, and then I want to build a load of turrets. Oh, there you go. That's the two guys. Me and Zinex's grabs. That sounded wrong. Turret. I'm going to build more turrets, and I got the Gav. I do like how the Gav works. It just sucks that you need what, 3. You need to get a load of was it nitrogen and hydrogen, and then after you got a load of nitrogen and hydrogen, you have to go and combine them. And it takes what, 3 vials, 3 flasks to fill. I think I actually ended up putting a couple of flasks inside it, yeah, just to make sure. Alright, so this is alien. That's feces. So this is all alien. Cool. This is a stupid amount of berries. Like, a stupid amount of berries. Actually, I think I've even got berry plants, because they've not introduced the potato and the carrot plants yet. So I think in the biodome I've literally got red berry plants. I think they created an open letter, basically talking about, I think, what his plans, and obviously the problem I find with games like this that are not really completed, I'll do, not really completed, is that it will get a lot of stick when it goes into sale, because lots of people will buy the game because it's on sale and they like the idea of it. It's not complete, it's not finished, and someone will have a hissy fit. Okay, take all them. Now all the stuff in this, I'm pretty sure can be built by a fabricator. What we're talking about, we've got this whole smelting area here, so I can just get the fuck rid of that. Can these all be picked up? The light can't be picked up, but this can be. So if I pick it up and it gets stuck on the floor, pick up, and then I'll build it closer to here. Oh, the potatoes, where do you get them from? Because I know, basically we've got the waste disposal, and we know that you mix it with sand, and you go and get soil. God damn it. Am I going to be panicky and demolish it just because I can't? This is the numbers the wrong way. Am I going to be that bad? I think I'm going to be that bad. I'm going to be that anal. Right, open it, yeah. So you got alien food. Oh, what should we call this one? Oh, so this is parts. Yeah, cause well, I went because I was the first one to jump on. I was Ranger, and then we've got a friend, a buddy who's an engineer, but he's currently away. We've got Zinix, who's a scientist, and I think we've got Gary and a few other people that jump on. Right. We can have, I don't know, equipment. So let's pop, sort it out. So let's look at kind of equipment. So you're looking at, I'll make a weapons one. It's equipment, flare. It's technically food. It's equipment, I'd say. That's equipment. Why is there so many berries? What's with the berries? That's you're gonna be equipment, I see. Really? Really, where did that come from? Is it outside? It's outside. Let's go and kick this shit out of it. Come here, Krabby. I do find it more accurate, the gav. Where are you going, you crazy little bastard? No, I don't want to. I don't want to throw away all the red berries. We'll keep some of them. Right, actually, there's something else that was here because something tried to fire at me through a wall. Like this little bastard. If you follow me, you can come and meet my turrets. I'm going to actually put a few turrets around the whole base, to be honest. Really? There you go. How you doing? Like a drone. Get the actually, I remember before when you first started this game, you could actually get a drone. Have they been disabled in the game? Oh no, they're not. I know what it is. You need to go and fly to Azrael, don't you? That's not that heavy. Next question is, have I made enough space for it to actually appear? Because it's a big fucking thing. Right, so we need the leaves and we need the actual berries. Ammo. Need that. The axe head for an axe you can't actually make it. Sand. Right, so the food bin, that goes in the food bin. Alien bin, there you go in the alien bin. Bump, bump, salt, and that as well, salt. Yeah, I know the Azurium. Azurium is where you actually have to go into space to get, and that's some of the higher end stuff. Actually, that's where you get it from. Chuck the ammo in here. Suppose these are parts, really. These aren't. Will I be able to fit another one in here? To be honest, I'm going to be demolishing those other ones over there. Are you gonna let me do it? Nah. Right, let's have a look what's in there so we can take on. Equipment, we'll make this one open. Yep. Nope. Support to make something, that's support to make something. Support. Branches. Stoking fires. I don't think, again, I don't really think they're used. But we'll keep it anyway, because it's not using that much space. Leave us all these plants. Fungi, salt. That's technically equipment because it's already made. Parts. Put rocks in there because they're kind of parts anyway. It's just they're designed for the bastion rocks. Alright, equipment. Chuck you in equipment. Chuck this, the berry stuff in the food. Way too many berries. All the berries. Right, what do you got? Parts. Dig all. So you guys in parts. Boom. 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 Got some glass. Some rubber. Might have to go and take a trip to the rubber tree. We have some ammo. Quite good places. You go to mine 1A. If you go to mine 1A, you can farm medical kits, bandages, and assault rifle ammo. Oh, there's more parts in there. Bomb. Building parts. Sort. So we've got next. What's in here? Nothing, but it's still giving you a 25% capacity because there's probably 10 in there. That must be a bug. All the random stuff. Take all. Oh my god, I've actually finally found something to slow you down. Right, this is going to be your parts. This is all this stuff. I think I've got enough feces and it sounds disgusting to actually go and make some more soil. Get in there. Boom, boom. Might need another parts box, look by the looks of it. Right, equipment box. Flares. I'm going to take that, that'll be fine, and I'll take the chisel. Got that, tanks of air. Machetes give you a higher chance to crit, but the general crab scythe, it will generally give you more damage. Even when you crit with it, it's still a little bit more. Pistol, bug in the game, so you can't actually create the ammunition because it looks for the old name to make the, what's it called now? The charges for the pistol. Okay, more random shit. Right, food. Been needing a tidy for a while, then I need to go and build the rest of this wall and defend it. What have we got in here? Lead. That's all. Alright, pop you in there. Titanium can go in there. You can go in here. So used to smelting them all. Try to keep a little bit of a stock now. Ten rubber. I mean, rubber is used a decent amount when you get to higher end, but not that much. Most of the time you'll need a few rubber. You don't actually need that much of it. Still, oh, I've still got ammunition on me, haven't I? Because you can make rubber with components, but I just found just take a trip to the rubber tree. It seems to be a lot easier. But now one of these, to be honest. But battery in there? Oh, I do not. I didn't realise I had so much of that. Parts. Put the rocks in the parts. You don't really need to keep it this everywhere, but 10 mounts of rubber trees. I take it that must be bugged because there's nothing in here. What's in here? Nothing, it's just bugged. Aha, there's stuff in that one. Let's go make. See if we can make maybe 2. Last one. Right, unlock. Unlock. It is. I feel it's a lot more organised now. Nickname this one. And that one could be a spare. Let me chuck this stuff back. Oops. Alright, take all and move very slowly to places. Took a trip a little while ago with all this. Luckily with the crabs it makes it so much easier. Where's the parts bin? Parts. I didn't realise that, so hold shift and click. That sounds like a better plan. We'll figure out next time. Even though I just did that, I could have actually just done that. See? See? Want to build the rest of the wall. So you're looking at needing rubber and steel. Plenty of rubber. Not 10 boxes of rubber, but plenty of rubber. A little bit of steel. I've noticed you use quite a lot of iron in this game. Let's leave one. I'll get some steel making. You'd think you'd be able to put all your stuff and press like go button and walk away from it for a while. And get a little kind of notification on your arm saying, you know, your task has been completed. But no, you hold. rest of this ore back. Bomb. Now on the server we've got, I think we've got a couple of the bases. I think one base is literally quite a ways over that direction. In one of the episodes we actually found he'd not put a beacon near our base, he actually had hid it behind, you know, like our biodome. Now, you know, don't mind keeping people at arm's length sort of thing and protecting yourselves, but to actually putting a beacon in someone's base was a bit weird, I thought, because it was just going to get found. Yeah. It's like a lot of other games. I mean, there's lots of games out there that, well, what you could do as well is, like, even some of the medieval sort of games, what you would do is you'd put your ore, turn a fire on and leave it, because it will smelt it for you. As much as this game's unfinished, I can't wait for more stuff to be done and added. Build a wall. I want to build a load of turrets around the place, and then I don't know. I think I'm probably being overcautious. I mean, it doesn't seem like a hostile server. There's been a few on. There's been communications between everybody, but you never know. All it takes is one twat to come on and just fuck shit up. I suppose that's what I fear. I love the idea of PvP. I love the idea of space battles or any sort of battles in these sorts of games, but I hate the idea of offline raiding. It's one of those just things where it's like, you know, you can't have one without the other, but it's just something that always kind of irritates me and worries me with this shit. Means one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to Survive the Night. Because you guys have like a moral compass sort of thing, and if they fuck around too much with people, you actually start to go a bit crazy. They come out at night, mostly. That is true. That is true. But I remember playing this ages ago where you started with an assault rifle. You started with a droid. You're completely right though. You don't really get that at the moment. They do knock you back a lot further. That is true. To be honest, but by the time they're trying to build their first weapons, you've already used a bashing rock to bash them in. The button hold is real. And boom. Now, right. Is that connected? We'll fucking find out. That will do. Internal turrets, and I want to build more turrets. What do we need for turrets again? Steel, titanium, circuit boards, and batteries. Suppose we could. Because I was kind of planning to put a few turrets on the outside around the walls and actually have a turret here and over there, so if you do come in the front you get hit from it from inside. We'll see how it goes. I mean, you're right, I probably should do some sort of bottleneck entry, but I think we're okay for now. I'm just being overly cautious. I forgot how to make off this shit. Plastic, gold, lithium, magnesium, gold, lithium. So lithium, gold, magnesium, and plastic. Take all lithium and oh, don't have much gold. Looks like a gold one may be in order. And I might make soil while I'm here. Oh, it's already soil. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh. Be idiot. That's it. Need to change colours of these. That'll do. So let's make another one of these at least. So 2 batteries, 2 circuit boards. No, I was actually tempted to a certain degree. I've been on the lookout for a while for for a good MMORPG. I used to be a heavy World of Warcrafter. I mean, forgive me, but I even have the World of Warcraft symbol tattooed to the back of my neck. well, the Horde symbol, should I say. But nothing's gripped me since Wildstar and a few other ones. I'm interested to see how the new Wild is it Wild West Online, that intrigued me a little bit. Kind of interested to see how that goes. Definitely get some light in this compound.
Can finally
Yeah, tell me about it. Got a few tattoos, and one of them is, I don't know if you can see it, but it is a Horde symbol. Oh, sorry. On the back of my neck. I don't know if you guys could have seen that, but I was once extremely for the Horde. Can I move you? No, I can't. I mean, I've got various tattoos anyway, but that's my gaming one. Damn you, gold. I'm gonna have to go gold hunting. Yeah, because it was on. I missed it on the sale. It was only about £6-7, so I'm tempted to pick it up. I even installed a few older games I used to play, like the hell's it called now? Jesus. Star Wars: The Old Republic and a few other things. So we're kind of missing the old MMO sort of scene. I might try and pick it up again, but then I think I'm also kind of half looking forward to things like World War and I think the other one is I'm also a big fan of Star Citizen, and that's going to be a huge thing. What are you getting tattooed? I mean, I've got quite a few, but some of them are geeky ones. Like I've got a giant Chaos Star because I used to do a lot of Games Workshop when I was younger. I'm not too sure where you're from, but I also used to like a very British comedy called Red Dwarf, and I've got a symbol of that on the side of my leg, and then the rest of it are kind of quotes and HR Geigery type stuff. But I want Pip Boy and so many more geeky stuff. Just a matter of the money, I think. I got a young son. He's only 2 years old, so most of my money kind of goes on that, to be honest. I say on him. Right, you little bastard, invading my land. I think, do you know? I know why I didn't pick up Black Desert. I've got. I've not given it a try because I'm a bit bored of fantasy MMOs. I'm trying my hardest to find something different. You know, like a sci-fi MMO, or you know, stuff like Wild West, anything but the usual knights and sorcerers. Um, Even though I've heard a lot of people give it really, really good sort of reviews, I don't know. I think I want to try that new sci-fi thing that doesn't seem to ever appear. I had so much hopes for Wildstar, and I just never really played out. Hmm. That sounds epic. I want to get a big back piece as well, but I've been kind of dithering between a few ideas. And nothing's kind of stuck yet, so that's why I've never done it. But that does sound amazing. Well, I've got a lot of points here, might as well use some of it. They're not available yet. We're up 26 points. Any of these available for 26? 15, bugger it. Might as well get used up. 50, 40, cool. Science, 33. Skate pods, space stations, okay. These don't work anymore yet. I might go on this route because being able to make an inflatable dome and put it on the planet might be cool, even though I don't know how that will work. Xenix has unlocked all this anyway. Engineering, standard shovel, crates, you got these guys, 20 points for that, 25 points for the standard shovel. Coming soon, stone. I'll do for now. Right, so we need to go to gold. It's not gold. It used to be. I started losing interest probably after Cataclysm during Pandaria. I bought Warlords of Draenor, never really got into it. I actually own Legion, but I've never really played it. I don't know. It just kind of lost the interest in it and lost the drive to play it. I used to play Warrior Tank. I used to love things like back in the day Karazhan. One of my favourites was actually Lich King, and Naxxramas and stuff like that. So I don't think I've raided in since Pandaria. Casually played Worlds of Draenor. Never really got to the end of it. Got Legion and then just never bothered after that. Like I don't think it's bad or anything like that. It just doesn't grip me every time I try and play it. I kind of go. Kind of want something new. Can I have as many ones in this? Okie dokie. That's a look. 4 hours. it's all a matter of where the snubs are. Trusty bashing rock. See, now you gone done it. Say that, I can't see shit. There you are. Run away, you bastard. So annoying that they run away. Oh, he's either come back, or he's just a knob. Nope, another one. Bashy bashy rock-a-doom. War Thunder's a good game. I've got a few friends that I've always been into that sort of. I don't know why I never got into it. I don't think that, again, I don't think they're bad games, but there's one of the guys in my community who used to love playing War Thunder, a couple of them, and there's a couple that love playing things like World of Tanks or World of Warships. I've always been. I started a lot of my kind of stuff off being kind of battlefielder, Battlefield PlanetSide 2, and then I heavily got into a game called Warhammer 40,000 Eternal Crusade. Now, that basically was kind of pitched to be like how do you put it? It was supposed to be PlanetSide 2 in the Games Workshop world. Is it fuck? It is. They've never ever got anywhere near. They don't seem to do anything they say they're gonna do, and it's pretty much fallen on his arse now. I know War Thunder was supposed to be adding everything together, because I know they have it started off as planes, but they got tanks, and they're supposed to have ships, and it's supposed to be one big battle, so you could back off, snub. You're supposed to have this, like, well, I don't know if they ever got to that point, but you're supposed to have like ships firing with actual people controlling them, as well as the tanks on the ground, and as well as the planes in the sky, all controlled by somebody. It was like a world of tanks, world of warships, a world of planes, all in one giant map. That sounded pretty cool. They're still doing it though. They're not abandoned it or anything. It's still actually coming. Because that is always sounded cool. I mean, it sounds a little bit like a tall order, but then I'm a fan of Star Citizen. A whole lot of that's a fucking tall order. Can you actually damage this thing? Probably not. Just anger it. Just make it more angry.
Vitals dropping.
Ah, feck off. I do realise I'm bigger than you. I'm a giant frickin' crab with frickin' laser beams coming out of its frickin' head. So look over here. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think I got bored of World of Tanks. Enjoyed World of Warships and World of Planes was fucking atrocious. But when you played War Thunder, the plane side of it all was really, really good. I found it really hard when you did proper realism. But on the arcade mode, it was really good fun. But I've never had a chance to play any of the other bits. Installed it a few times, but just never got around to it. There's always, because I've got a 2-year-old son, nearly 2-year-old son. I work all day. I spend time with him, and I only get a short amount of time to play in games at night. So I've kind of sucked too many games for what I actually want to play, which kind of sucks.
Vitals dropping.
Ah, I heard you. Back off.
Vitals stabilized.
Feels good.
Okay, one last trip here with this before I get punched in the face. Right, him, back off. Literally just wanted that bit, and then you can feck off. I bet. I mean, some of these games are getting more and more like, you know, a tall order. Like, it's remarkable what these guys can do. Back in the day when physics wasn't a major thing, you just went forward and pushed a button and it doesn't matter. But then again, look at playing Battlegrounds in a vehicle. Physics doesn't matter very much in that either. Jesus, that's a lot. I actually work on social media and kind of a website side of a vaping, a vape juice company. So when I'm not doing that, I'm obviously at home with my little boy. When he goes to bed, I get to game. Sometimes I get a game with my friends playing, you know, kind of like a match thing, like Battlefield or PUBG. And then I like playing this. The only fear I got with this, because there's so much content it's still missing, I have a feeling that I'll get to a point where I'll kind of end up on hold for a little bit, and I'll probably end up playing something different, maybe like Ark or something similar, or Survive the Night when it comes out, and I'm coming back to this when they've added more content, but we'll have to just see. Definitely need to build some lights. Never unlock the light part. Unlocks ability lights illuminate an area. Unlocks the ability to craft path lights. Path lights are used to draw attention and guide as acting lights. So you've got a low light, or you've got the big ones. How much it is to that? I'll learn that. Get some lights in the area. Oh, trying to spruce up a little bit the base and go on some pub adventures. I'm not too sure when they're opening the mines for multiplayer, because I know they turned that off a while ago. Every spade, Warboss rifle ammo. Floodlights. I don't need that much actually. Might try and build a couple of floodlights for the shits and the giggles. Jesus, dude. That must suck. I mean, that's a lot harsher than obviously what I have to do. Sometimes I get home and it's like I've been on a PC all day with work. Do I really want to be on a PC all night? But sometimes you just get so little time because you're looking after people. It's just like, you know, bugger it. I want to have a few games. Dark fucking quickly. Gears of plastic. Gears in this. And gears and copper. I need copper. No. There. Plenty of copper. All the copper. Do I put one here? Facing that way. Just there, the car park bit. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to put one here. You know, like have to. It's like the law. Do I have this? I'm tempted to I'm being all pernickety now. I'm tempted to demolish this. I say tempted, I've just demolished the fucking thing. There's no temptation if I've actually just done it. Have I got enough? One more. One more. Brilliant. Look like there. Look like there. I don't know why I'm tempted to have one somewhere around here, because it's always quite dark here. Actually, like maybe this way like that. Why? Because I'm sad. You're totally right, man. You're totally right. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to task something of you. I think I need some lithium now. Actually, I've got gold. Where did I just pull? Copper. Could probably do with some more gold than that. But what I'll do is I'll get some lithium one. Still think it's weird that you need to airlock in but not airlock out. Actually, if I remember right, there's like a big order. There's lots of iron deposits here. Yeah, so yeah. And guess what? I also keep forgetting about meaning to make a. Yeah, I'm not played it to death. I've got a couple of guys in the community I run that play it. I've reinstalled it recently because I know they're going to soon be making it open world. On top of that, because I've got Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime, they offer loot today, which was is it a Frost Prime or something as loot that you get, which I got that today. Not heavily into it or experienced at it, but it's something that I am seriously looking at playing again. I think I used again, like I said, pretty amateurish. I use an Atlas. That's it, the guy I use. It's not actually out yet, but what apparently is going to happen is... You baddie. I see you baddie. What they're probably going to do is they're going to introduce like a city or a town that has up to 50 people into it, and you can and there's this whole areas and stuff you can explore. And when you explore it, I think by daytime there's normal baddies or something, but by night there's a large thing. There's a large creature that you can all attack later on or something like that at night. So it does look really cool. So I am wanting to get into it. It's not actually out yet. So at the moment it's just the normal Warframe. But the idea of the new stuff in Warframe just looks this shit like. So it looks incredible. The idea of it having these open world sectors and things like that, it's definitely looking forward to playing that. So I'll be streaming that probably. But again, I'm pretty amateur at it, so it won't be super high level stuff. Weird creepy crawly. Yeah, because I've now got the Frost Prime or whatever it is. Yeah. It shows how much expertise I have with it. Oh, where am I? Where am I? I can hardly see myself and I'm really creepy. Aha. Mine entrance. You gotta be careful, sometimes you get kicked. There you go. Seems to be 50. Actually, most of the time you're fine, but you just get the odd time where it will kick you. Nice. Like, like when when I played it, I can, because I'm quite amateur at it. I actually went and had a little bit of currency, and I bought an Atlas just because I thought it looked cool. But apparently Atlas is in the top 2 or 3 for its defense or armor or something. I quite like it. He's got big knuckles and looks like some sort of paladin knight or something. But yeah, so like, I do want to get into it just 'cause it looks so cool. Nice. Bum bum bum. The durability on this game, I think, is a little weird. Some things break way too easily for what they are. Come on. Come on, you creepy motherfucker. You creepy motherfucker.
Vitals dropping.
Ah, no, they're dropping. There you go. Oh, someone else is definitely still alive, I think. Or maybe not. Just head with voices.
Vitals stabilized.
Feels good.
Oh yeah. Tutorium. Oh, when in doubt, bash and rock to the rescue. But yeah, I've got that installed again, so I'm gonna have a play around with that. Because I remember playing it back in the day when it first kind of came out and no one thought it would ever take off. Enjoyed it, and then didn't play it for a long while. Came back, and obviously you now had your own spaceships and stuff like that, like your own little base. Enjoyed it for a while, then kind of went off it. And then now, open world for Warframe. Sounds epic. Should I get diamond? Back in a minute. I'll do is I'll get this first. Oh, they play nasty tolls on your bash and rock. These slightly rarer things. Drop any? No. Go go spawn away, whatever you're gonna do, don't care. See, it depends what it spawns. I've had some of these guys spawn, one, two, spawn certain things like the switches.
System restored.
No longer leaking life-sustaining air.
Oh, fuck off. I think that'll be it. I hate those fucking things. Only because by the time you've done some decent damage on them, they fuck off. A little bit of kit, so that should be fine. Enough to maybe even build an assault rifle. That'd be nice. See what I've got back at the base and see what we can do from there. It's true. So it started off an idea that no one thought would take on and did well. Then it got a bit repetitive and samey, so it started to die down. And it looks like the guys who make it listened and thought, okay, let's make this better. I went bang, and it's now they've added to it, they've increased it, they've made it better, and it's a generally good game. But it's one of those games though. It's like everything. It is a little bit repetitiveness, just like World of Warcraft and the rest of it.
Oh, no, Dave.
Hey dude, how you doing?
I'm just heading off, mate, to say good night.
Alright, good night, man.
Good night.
I know, dude. Bad out the blue, that's awesome. I'll go and some Jones and says good night. Boom. It's a bit quiet. I like how you're just randomly shooting. So the menu system still makes you shoot your gun. Awesome. I think from what also someone said is they have made the skill parts of the game easier, because I think when I looked at it, I was so confused of what kind of not skills, the kind of augmented stuff you can do to yourself in the game. I was like, I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing, and you can't kind of reset yourself. You can't turn on and start again unless you create a whole new character, as in a new account. Building, building, building. Oop. Looks like I didn't get as much lithium as I thought we were gonna get. Basic, so what you got? Lithium. Plutonium's kind of basic, to be honest. So is iron. So is aluminium. Rarer, you've got that, bump, so. Alien stuff. Equipment. Ammunition. See what I need to make an assault rifle. I'd quite like to have one. Start doing more on my turrets later. Diamond got, steel got, plastic got, lead got, gold got. Just need to make a couple of circuit boards. I might need some more wire as well. Gold, copper, rubber.
Can finally breathe easy.
So a bit of rubber, plastic, wiring. Take a few very close. Right, so I need gold. I need steel and shit, fuck's sake. Is that still? Yep, large crates. Forgot the copper cause I'm a moron. Oh, there's always
Can
one.
finally breathe easy.
But it's showing like lead as well. Right. I need 4 wire and 1 circuit board. So 1 circuit board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally 2 diamond. It's an ore. Is that done? How difficult is it to make
Can finally breathe easy.
the ammunition for it? I can make a heavy one. Still on titanium. But how much does it make? Does it just make like 1? Yeah, it does. Also, if you noticed, I think I've actually left the freaking gun in the actual thing. Looks like a low flying helicopter outside. Take a couple of mags for now, don't know how many fits in. Probably them, one of them probably is like. It's a big change. I mean, PCs are a change. I mean, mine was a bit before that. I used to do it when I think I was more. I played the Atari ST and the Commodore, really old school stuff, and then from there I moved on to playing things like SNESes and Mega Drives. But I always had this PC in the background. I remember a few of the friends. We used to go to these big LAN parties and basically take your PC and monitors and stuff like that and headphones. It was crazy. Screenshot. I now have a machine gun. So I think I now need to get a lot of resources really. It's about to get dark, so might get a chance to try. Also, I know what I want to make as well. Spin is easier to make. Circuit boards, that's not that difficult to make. So I'm thinking this is looking pretty nice. Couple of cheesy screenshots. Now it is getting late, and I want to try out this gun. Yeah, I mean, there's always a big argument between PC and console gamers. I don't care if you game, you game. The one thing I hate is what both sides love to bring to the party, the whole spec thing. Sadly, from playing both, the PCs do have that kind of weird spec. Cause the PC I use at the moment, I got about the same time as the PlayStation 4 came out. And on paper it seems to be better than the new Xbox that's coming out, but we don't know until things appear. Because PCs is, I mean, yeah, I completely agree. Because PCs has such a variety of items. With consoles, it is one device. There you go, done. With PCs, there is multiple different graphics cards, motherboards, RAM, this is and this, so it can be really confusing. You get there though. Eventually, when you learn, buy stuff, and you know, there's quite a few websites you can type in your motherboard and it'll tell you what's the best RAM for it and things like that. It does eventually get there. Just a learning curve, to be honest, man. Come on. Might as well try. It's pretty easy to grind the ammunition for this. Doesn't look difficult to make either. A lot of PC components actually last for a while, and the thing is there's too many PC components come out. You know, by the time they've released a graphics card or a processor or a motherboard, it's already out of date because it's a newer processor, newer graphics card, new motherboard. I mean, I use well, I could only afford to get a 1060 graphics card. I got not the 4, I think there's a 4 and a 6 gig one. I got a 6 gig one. I mean that's a shame because I used to have a like the problem from how I get it, and this is pretty layman sort of thing, is when you, which is an Nvidia card, the first numbers is a series, so obviously series 7 and series 8, but they missed 9, went straight to 10. The second 2 digits seem to be the sort of what power is. So you'll have a 750, which is a kind of standard thing, a 760, 770 and 780, and obviously the higher they go the more powerful they are. So sometimes you find that like a 670 might be more powerful than a 750 because it's a 6 series, but it's a more optimized and kind of done up version. I think they skipped one of them. I can't remember if they skipped the 9 or the 880, 870. There's no 9 series for some reason. They went straight to 10. I'm pretty sure. But no, you're right. There's 90 as well. So, for example, a 790, or sorry, 780, for example, could be more powerful than an 850, because an 850 is just a basic. I think so. Like I said, it used to confuse the heck out of me until I kind of end up learning a little bit about it. It's more, you're right, the first kind of digits are the year or the series. Sorry. Then the second one is sort of like its spec. Like, if you got, like I said, so if you got 750, it's a decent graphics card, but a 680 might be more powerful than 750. Because as much as the 700 series will have more recent architecture, the 680 will be probably more souped up. I think. Cause like I said, I use a 1060. I managed to get it for a couple $100 and off scans. Day 51, that's what I was looking for. Really? You spawn in the base. Alright. I probably got overkill on clips here.
Vitals dropping.
You bastard.
Starting to hurt a bit.
I generally thought that was like per bullet, but I think that's per magazine, so that's not bad actually.
Vitals stabilized.
Who's here? Oh, it's one of those snotty guys. Cool. I will probably have to make some more of these to the other guys. I tested it and I'm quite impressed with that, and we have plenty of ammunition. And it's very, very easy to grind it. Right, all. I am going to head off. For me, it's just after midnight, and I'm working tomorrow. I'm hopefully going to jump on tomorrow as well. Not too sure what we're going to play in this. I hope so, because I now want to build some more turrets and do a bit more exploring and get that shit built. But thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy anything, please give us a subscribe. I've got a YouTube and a Twitter account that I stream from. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Storm, for chatting to me. You're always welcome, and it's always good to chat to you, and you always help me out with the game. So thank you very much, guys, and take care of yourselves.